Rassie has made a number of changes to his side from last week to face the Wallabies this week in Perth, and I love it. Biggest question, can this Springbok team back up last week's performance and go out there and win and beat the Wallabies again? Springboks are known to sometimes struggle in the second test, in a follow-up test. We've seen it against Ireland. Can these guys back up last week's performance and really show the experience and the growth that this group has together? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think of this squad? Do you like it? Don't you like it? Do you like the rotation? I love it. Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe. Let's get into it. So Rassie's made a number of changes. I think there's only 4 or 5 guys in the starting lineup that were in last week's starting lineup. Just quickly shows the depth that the Springbok team is working with. Yes, when I say the depth, yes, there's a lot of guys, we've made a lot of changes. There's a lot of these guys haven't played a lot of tests for the Springboks, but still strong squad, because there's a lot of guys that have won 2 World Cups in the squad. And man, it's exciting. It is really exciting. And I just love that Rassie's just like, man, let's give these guys a chance. They're here. We've got them in the squad. We're not going to not use them. Let's give them a chance. Let's get get into it. All right, so starting lineup. Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Johan Grobelaar, Thomas du Toit up front. Then Salman Murat, captain, and Ruan Nortje, the locks. Then Marco van Staden, Pieter Steph du Toit, and Elrich Low, the back row. 9 of Morne van den Berg and Sasha Feinberg-Ngumuzulu is fly-off. Then centers Lucanio Am and Jesse Creel. Back 3 of Makazolo Mapimpi, Cheslin Colby, and Apelele Fassi. Then gone with a 5-3 split, which is like back to normal. No one can give the Springbok shit anymore. You don't know you just don't know what is happening. You don't know what's going to happen. I love it. So 5-3 split, Malcolm Marx, Oxenchat, Vincent Koch, Jeben Etzebeth, Kwagga Smith, Grant Williams, Marnie Lebok, and Andre Pollard. Oh, that's a scary bench, man. That is a scary bench. You say that there might not be a lot of experience on the field, but that bench, that's 2 World Cups, 1 World Cup, 2 World Cups, 2 World Cups, 2 World Cups, 1 World Cup, 2 and 2. That's so much experience on the bench. And good to see. All right, so getting into it. So forwards up. So Jan-Hendrik Wessels, Johan Grobelaar, Thomas du Toit. We have seen that combination versus Portugal Portugal, not probably your biggest opposition. So against Wallabies will be a different beast. They might have a different forward pack as well, or different front row, because their front row got touched up last week. So I'm looking forward to see what these guys can do. And I think that's the biggest thing with this is yes, we bringing these guys into the squad. You have to see what they can do against strong opposition. Some could argue that Wallabies aren't the strongest opposition. This is probably the best position to put them in. And I think Perth is going to be packed with South Africans. So let's see. Oh man, I am very excited for this. So the locks, Salman Murat, he's played there before, but Ruan Nortje, I think he's played once or twice before, but it's good to have him in and to get him started. Also give someone like Jeben Etzebeth a bit of a rest. Yes, he's on the bench, but they might not even play him. He's probably just there for cover. They might not even play him. So Erge Snyman, obviously not ready yet, still niggle injury, but good to go. And Marco van Staden, Pieter Steph du Toit, and Elrich Low. So we know what Pieter Steph du Toit and Elrich Low can do. Well, and Marco van Staden can do. They've all shown what they can do. I think this is more a opportunity for Elrich Low to put his hand up again, to show what he can do. I thought he was good last week. Strong ball carries. I think Rassie's giving him another opportunity and like do more of that. So you had 8 ball carries last week. Let's have 12 this week. Marco van Staden just to slow those rucks down. We didn't really have an out-and-out fetcher last week. Yeah, you could argue maybe Siya Kolisi, but Marco van Staden, let's disrupt Wallabies ball. We're not going to give them much ball. They're not going to have much ball, but whatever ball they do have, let's disrupt it or let's take it back from them. Then Morne van den Berg and Sasha Feinberg-Ngumuzulu. But then also with Manie Lebok and Andre Pollard on the bench. So Morne van den Berg has played his one game and he gets his first start. Good to see. Very nippy, very Faf. When Faf was first coming through, Faf de Klerk, that's Morne van den Berg, very the same mold. I'm so excited to see that combination. So what I like with Lebok and Pollard on the bench, you could see, and I'm pretty sure Rassie said that they're sticking with Sasha as a 10 that can play fullback, right? So he gets injured. You've got cover in Manie Lebok or Andre Pollard, but what you also have cover with, so Lucanio Arm is playing 12. So your starter is probably Damien Dallander, then there's Andre Esterhuizen, but then there's even more depth with Lucanio Arm being able to play 12. But what I think they're going to do is they might have Sasha come off, Manie Lebok go to 10, and then Andre Pollard cover 12. He can come on at 12. He came on last week at 12. There was a lot of yellow cards, so you couldn't really tell, but he came on at 12. So that's a good, and then Andre can still kick 2 posts. So that's a good little mix around there. But excited to see Lucanio Arm and Jesse Creel together in that center combination. Oh man, that's strong. Both very strong defenders. We just want to see how well they do at getting over that vantage line. You could see someone like Mapimpi being used quite often or first phase. But that Mapimpi and Korobeti rivalry, hopefully Korobeti plays and that those two can go at it again. And then back three of Mapimpi, Colby and Fassi. Mapimpi and Colby, we know what they can do. Apelele Fassi, I'm excited about. He was fantastic versus Wales when he got the opportunity and Portugal. So good to see him get another crack and to see what he can do in the Rugby Championship against Wallabies. And it's going to be good. Wallabies I feel like, will throw and make a number of changes because that squad did not react last week. And they're going to have to pull something out of the hat this week in Perth, where there'll be a lot of South African supporters as well. But I just, man, putting this squad out, knowing that if there's any injuries or any problems, then you can bring this bench on. Because this bench is scary, man. After 40, 50 minutes, front row is probably still getting dominated, or you may be just holding on if you're the Wallabies. And then you bring on Malcolm Marx, Oxenchair, Vincent Koch, Eben Etzebeth, and Kwagga Smith to add then that extra punch. We talk about extra punch. That's when you're in high school, you first started to drink and you think, hey, let's make a punch. And you forget to you only throw orange juice in at the end. And there's champagne, there's vodka, there's rum, there's. And after 2 little cups of your punch, you're knocked there asleep. And that's what that's the punch this bench can put on Saturday. Love it. Love the depth. Love the rotation. Love giving guys opportunity. Can this team now go out and perform? That's the big question. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What do you think? You like the team? Let me know in the comments. Can South Africa beat the Wallabies again with this team? Let me know. Hit the subscribe and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.